Hi, it's Paul Maunder from Production Expert. In this video, I'll be demonstrating how to use Igniter from Krotos Audio to create simple car sound effects. Igniter can be used to create and perform all kinds of vehicle sounds, including sports cars, motorbikes, planes, helicopters, spacecraft, or anything you can imagine. Today though, we'll be focusing on using it for everyday vehicles, and to keep things simple, I'll work with some of the included presets. I've added Igniter to an instrument track in Pro Tools, so let's try out a couple of presets. Igniter comes with a really good selection of presets, and they're categorized, as you can see here. If we take a look at the car category, there are various different cars available here, and within each one, we've got a range of presets. Let's go a bit vintage to start with and try out the Dacia 1310. We can switch the engine sound on and off with the start-stop button, and then adjust the revs here. Perhaps I want the same car but with manual gears. There's a preset for that. Now, as I increase or decrease the revs, Igniter will step through the gears. Okay, let's go back into the presets menu once again. Cars, and maybe choose Honda Civic. When you're working to picture and creating the sounds of cars driving, which has traditionally been quite a labour-intensive process, Igniter can save a lot of time by allowing you to perform the vehicle sounds rather than having to manually edit everything. At the moment, this sounds good, but maybe I want to change the perspective of the sound. In this granular section of the plugin, we can adjust various parameters to really tailor the sound to our requirements. Say for example we're working with some footage where the shot is close to the exhaust. Well, I can use this mix control to blend between engine and exhaust. In this section, of course, you can load the included samples or any of your own audio files. There's a list of included sounds here, and we can audition any of them by clicking on them. As you can see, there's a lot included here, so we can narrow the list down by clicking on these filters. Maybe I only want to see the sounds which will work with this granular section, and just cars. Just out of interest, I'll try a Ford F-150 engine and maybe a Land Rover Defender exhaust. Great, now let's load up another Honda Civic preset. This time I'll go with ignition and drive. The engine start sound is being triggered from the one-shot section. As you can see, we've got 4 slots, so we can of course load up to 4 sounds, and they can be set to trigger at different points as you increase the revs control. This allows you to build up highly customized and potentially complex sounds from various samples. This represents the point at which the sample is triggered. Of course, I can customize anything I like, so maybe I want to mix things up a bit by using a Subaru engine startup, blending into the Honda Civic engine sounds as the revs increase. Time to load another preset, Honda Civic Slide and Skids. In this one, you can see that in the one-shot section, there are 4 skid sounds, all of which have different trigger points, and also the directional, so when this arrow points to the right, it means that the sample will play back during acceleration, and when it points to the left, it will only play back during braking as the vehicle slows down. Again, the performative nature of Igniter just makes the whole process of creating and customizing car sounds so much quicker, and it's good fun too. Going back into the presets, we have some pass-by effects: fast, medium, and slow. Let's try medium. Now the rev control will allow us to control the passes either left to right or right to left. Now let's take a look at some footage where I've recreated the sounds of cars passing. In this session we have a short video clip, and I've used some instances of Igniter to create the sounds of the vehicles passing, and I've also added in a car horn and some background ambience, all from Igniter. I'll open one instance of the plugin for you to see. This is for the second car passing. Because Igniter is fully automatable, I've been able to do this very quickly and easily. Let's take a look at one more example. In this session I have some footage of a car driving, and it's from an exterior perspective. So we've got Igniter on a track. I've loaded up a preset Honda Civic manual gears acceleration. I need to actually auto-enable this, so I'm just going to go here, and it's the master RPM that I'm interested in automating, so I'll click on that. Now, in latch mode, I'll run it and try and perform this in real time. So take it back to the start, and I'll start the engine. Okay, here we go. And of course, if I wanted it to decelerate, I could take it down like this. Okay, great, let's watch that back. And I just want to make one quick tweak to that. I'm going to change the perspective of the engine from engine to closer to the exhaust, I think. Let's give that a go. Okay, so that was creating simple driving sounds using Krotos Igniter. It's a really useful plugin, very simple to use. For more information, check out the Production Expert blog, or head over to krotosaudio.com. Thanks for watching.